Now acting up as being creative a bit. Forever Mesa in. They see each other acting up, and boom, it's contagious. 6 in the gate. Phillies going a mile in race 1. And they're off. Slow to go and squeezed at the start was Forever Mesa out the back. The speed duel is on between 5 of them. Inside rail to She Takes Flight to gather momentum and go forward with it. Miss Kitty Pie is second in the hot pink. The gray on the inside rail is Lee's Dreamer, a close-up third. Really tough to wrangle back is Being Creative with Kim Sampson in fourth. A long ways back to fifth is Mattle Valley. Must be about 9 or 10 lengths off the speed. And way back, Forever Mesa. Victor Santiago going to have to pass all of them in front and make up at least 13 lengths on She Takes Flight. On the board at 7-2, 25 seconds flat for the opening quarter mile. Towards the half-mile pole they go. And at She Takes Flight, Alex Bendezu by 3. Miss Kitty Pie is now back into the bridle in second in the hot pink, and then back to Leah's Dreamer and Javi Diego in third. Backing out is Being Creative, and now backs out and is passed by Forever Mesa, who gains good ground under Victor, and now relegated is Mattle Valley by 12 lengths separating this group past the 5/16 pole in the opener. She Takes Flight, maintaining a 5-length cushion and running away. Miss Kitty Pie is trying to gain. It is Forever Mesa now up into second on the top of Miss Kitty Pie, who backs out. Coming back a bit is Being Creative. We're down to 2. She Takes Flight. Forever Mesa. They're going to be right there at the wire. She Takes Flight trying to last. Here comes Forever Mesa. Forever Mesa. She Takes Flight. She Takes Flight to win the opener by over 2. Then it was Miss Kitty Pie for third and Being Creative fourth. Outside Hey Ma. In the gate. Flag is up. And they're off. A slight stumble perhaps for number 4, Weekend Pass. 2 on the outside, Viva Violence and Hey Ma get out first and second. There goes the second timer this year, La Guarita and Alex Bendezu. They're going out to about a neck lead over Viva Violence and Hey Ma. Friend is fourth on the inside fence. Fifth is Bells of Joy. And that slight stumble away from the barrier has Weekend Pass last by about 7.5. Off the speed, that is La Guarita and Alex Bendezu. Out to a length lead over Viva Violence. No change on the outer. It's Hey Ma to move up and climb up along the outside of Viva Violence. They're vying for runner-up status. Dropping back, dropping anchor is Friend, moving outward around the only turn. On the outside, Bells of Joy has nowhere to go. Right hand urging. Inside Weekend Pass has some stability, but they all have to catch La Guarita at the 3/16, who is out by 3.5 or 4 lengths. On the board, this one is 2-1. Can she last? She's out by 4 and lengthening. Coming back into it is Friend, also Viva Violence, but there's no catching. La Guarita going to score by just about 2. Friend came back and ran a dynamite second. Then Weekend Pass and Hey Ma was fourth. In the gate. Flag is up. And they're off. Perfect Dispatch, the one with the most pace away from the gate, R.H. Smokem. Gets out to a half a length lead from Ripe Attack in second. Stump moves through a small opening in third. Wider to Bell Bimbo fourth. Peacock Man on hold. Nowhere to go but a wall of horses in front. And that has American Success, the mile route specialist, close enough. And is back by about 7 or 8 lengths from the triple head leadership. R.H. Smokem nearest us. Trapped between is Stump. Covered up is that one by Ripe Attack, who moves up just a notch. Peacock Man has to do a heck of a lot better, having been covered by Bell Bimbo. They're a joint fourth. And then way back there to American Success, who already has right hand urging. Around the turn they go, past the quarter mile to go mark. And it's R.H. Schmokum. From here on out by 2 from Stump, who's trying his hardest. Bowing out his ripe attack, passed on the outside by Bell Bimbo and the oncoming Peacock Man. Here comes American Success along the inside fence. It's wide open. R.H. Schmokum, Stump to oblige and score. Odds on 4-5. Bell Bimbo was second, then a 3-way go after that. Almost locked away, not quite. Now in. Field of 6 at 1.70 miles, and they're off and running. Try again, shows some pace. There's the last Fortino family to gain up with Super Silver vying for command. So it's the 1 and the 2 past the 7 furlong mark they have to run. Super Silver nearest the rail. In the light color second, last Fortino family well held back in third is Try again and starts to move forward. Frontana is now taken over a board spot. Inside Try again, they're even in third. Back we have Dom Caetano as they go past the 3/4 mile mark. It's Pistol Box, content to trail by 6 lengths off the new leader. Down the back stretch, last Fortino family takes it over from Super Silver, and Super Silver content to ride the rail. They're going to have to quicken. Here comes the speedster Frontana, moving up well into third, just a length and a half off the leader. Dropping back is Try again as they go towards the half-mile pole, but still in fourth and not without hope. Don Caetano is back in fifth, not showing good signs yet. Content to trail is Pistol Box, and Victor Santiago, they have to make up about 9 lengths. New leader towards the 5/16, and that of Frontana and Rainier Arietta. They're giving it to him right now by a half length. Last Fortino families in Dutch, and out of the breach, here comes Super Silver. Now moving up, Super Silver has a ton of run and going widest of all. Back and forth is Try again. Out of last, coming up is Dom Caetano riding the rail late. Pistol Box, 3 of them line up past the 3/16. It's the wider Super Silver to put a head on the lead from Frontana. Frontana fights back and goes forward inside last Fortino family, but it's over. Frontana will win at 8-5. Just about 2 lengths from Super Silver, last Fortino family, and Try again. Jockey Javi Diego was thrown off behind. Phone call coming in. Yes, Judge. Thank you, Judge. Scratch the 1 from race number 5. Late scratch, gate scratch. The 1 was 30-1. If you had number 1 in any of your race 4 and 5 mid-card doubles, you'll receive a consolation double. The time of the scratching was 9:25. The 1 Ellie Blue at 30-1, the time of the scratch. So we'll just have a moment or two delay. Parimutuel windows are still open on your apps as well. You can still wager on the upcoming 5th race minus the 1 Ellie Blue. something like that occurs, rider and horse welfare are both at paramount, and we also, the gate crew does a great job in riding the horse. They're loading back in for the 2 here, number 4, Reina de la Rose, and outside running G-Money Live. Got to make sure all the horses around the troubled type are A-OK, and they're loaded in here. The flag is up for the field of 7, and they're off and running. A dynamite beginning per usual for G-Money Live, but there goes that one backwards and gives way to Reina de la Rose, who's out to an unencumbered lead. G-Money Live is now tracking mode and is headstrong and wants that lead away and tries to snatch it. Way back we have Bugsy's Wave Rider, who pokes a nose up. On the far outside, trained to gain good ground, is Lady at Blame. And then widest of all is Amari S. Down towards the rail, My Lady Slew backs out of a very, very tight spot. And then around the turn, nothing from Arctic Tears, who's way, way back. And the new leader around the turn by the 500 is G-Money Live, and has one to reckon with, in that of Lady at Blame. And Victor Santiago is starting to rev on up. Inside, Reina de la Rose has to do better, as does Amari S., who's flattening out. Going down the rail run is Bugsy's Wave Rider without a board placement in mind. It's G-Money Live. It's Lady at Blame, and G-Money Live. They're right together. Now asserting is Lady at Blame to win. Lady at Blame bet down odds on 4-5 from G-Money Live second. Reina de la Rose came back for third. I believe the troublesome one is the 4, Wildwood Secret. Victor is not back on. That's Rainier Arietta on the 4. Rider still not on the 4 yet. Now positioned. And they're off. Troublesome journey for Diamond Maximus way out the back. With good gumption early is Wildwood Secret to take away from the barn mate. Lauda Speed position on the outer. Tetsu is well positioned, takes over second briefly. Fourth is Longshot Stallone, who maneuvers towards the inside rail. DeYank is right where he wants to be. Not quite sure he wants to be that far back. Passed as that by Diamond Maximus, who moves up into fifth. They continue their journey past the 4.5. It's Wildwood Secret. A half a length from Lauda Speed and Victor Santiago. Splitting is Tetsu with a good board placement in mind. Inside Stallone. Diamond Maximus is gaining on the far outside. DeYank has to do about 6.5 lengths better to win this one. They go past the quarter mile on to the 3/16. Diamond Maximus cruising down the center of the course. We'll see if this one has a chance. The new leader is Lauda Speed. A stingy foe is Tetsu, not going away. Fighting back is Stallone on the rail. Wildwood Secret. Diamond Maximus bows out. It's Tetsu, it's Lauda Speed to beat Tetsu, who ran another good one. Wildwood Secret was third, and then it might have been Stallone to complete the superfecta. Field in the gate for the 7th and last. Flag is up. And they're off. Competent beginning for that Kenny along the inside fence. Outside Turbinado starts up and now got past Turbinado by Bourbon Teddy, who's on the board early. Shanghai Silver flashing some pace but has nowhere to go on the rail. Back is Turbinado from 3rd to 5th. Running 6th on the outer from the outside stall is Future Vision, using that well. Co-Conspirator has about 6.5 to make up and absolutely encased by rivals. On the dueling leaders, it's Snoozer now taking over from that Kenny. Snoozer runs away, but Turbinado is gaining right up along the outside and takes over towards the 5/16 onto the quarter-mile pole. Turbinado, apprentice Carly Hughes just rolling right along. It's Snoozer in second. Following that leader is that Kenny in third. Fourth goes to Shanghai Silver Wider. And out of last is Coke Conspirator running on from the inside fence. Deep stretch, final furlong in the get-out race this Saturday. Turbinado and Carly Hughes is gone at 9-2. You can put it on the board. Yes. Turbinado to win by 8.5. Photo second, either that Kenny or the oncoming Shanghai Silver.